Hi there, Capricorn, and welcome back to Star Lotus Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of February 2020. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out in a Celtic cross, and see what's going on for the Cappies. First up, we have Major Arcana, the Temperance in the upright, followed then by the Three of Cups upright, and next we have the Five of Swords in the upright, followed then by the Four of Wands upright. And next we have Major Arcana, the Star in the upright, followed then by the Six of Pentacles upright. And next we have the Two of Swords reversed, followed then by the Page of Wands in the upright. And next we have the Eight of Wands upright. And lastly, for your last two cards, we have Major Arcana Justice with the King of Swords in the upright position. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you guys. First of all, for your overall energy, Capricorn, you have that of Temperance in the upright position. Temperance is, well, you've got a few major arcana here. Could be a little bit intense for you, but this is great energy to have as your overall. This is a Sagittarius energy. This is all about cooperation. Happening. It could be in a lot of areas of your life. Perhaps you're experiencing some cooperation. Could be at work, at home, family, friends, that kind of thing. This is, I call it my baker's card. This is where sometimes we can even mix opposites and it'll blend well. Looks like Jupiter is doing well for you so far. So good, Capricorn. So you have that of cooperation. Also, to Temperance is really nice healing energy as well. And what is crossing you is the Three of Cups in the upright position. This is energy that'll be sort of waning in and out throughout the month of February for you. The Three of Cups is very celebratory energy. Some of you could be involved with perhaps a wedding party or something. This can represent celebrating engagements, going to parties. This could be celebrating with co-workers or family, friends, good friends, getting together, like, you know, tight-knit group of people and just, you know, celebrating, having good time. So if you have any events happening in the month of February, it looks like all will go well in terms of your social life. Now, in the past, this is something you could have been dealing with a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago. We do see the Five of Swords here in the upright position. This is the card that represents conflict. It can represent inner conflict. It can represent conflict with others. This could be a group of people that we're at odds with. Very just conflicting energy. This could be, some of you could have been, you know, fighting with teammates, could have been arguing with close friends, family members, work situation, however it played out. Remember, it's just a general read, so it's different for all of you. But there was something very conflicting happening a while ago. But coming out of the month of January, moving into the month of February, we have the Four of Wands here in the upright position. This beautiful energy, it's known as the best card in the minor arcana. It's that we have arrived moment where we feel like all the pieces are finally being put into place. Where, you know, maybe some of you found that last piece of the puzzle to, you know, get something completed. Others of you could have reached a very solid point in a relationship if you've been dating for a while and now you've gotten to that point where perhaps you're moving in together. Others of you could be building a home or renovating a home and now it's completed and this is the housewarming party, that kind of energy. Others of you, again, celebrating, could be celebrating a wedding, celebrating birthdays, celebrating something. Very celebratory energy here, both with the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands there. And the Four of Wands is also known as a bit of a victory, where we reach that certain plateau. We haven't completed the complete journey yet, but we have reached a certain plateau that makes us feel satisfied, safe, and stable. Now that energy gives way in the early part of February to the beautiful energies of the Aquarius card, Star, in the upright position. This is where we feel very optimistic about the future, about a certain situation in our lives, we're feeling really optimistic. It's also, again, healing energy. And this is where we just have that faith, that inner knowing, where we just know that something is going to work out. And we don't necessarily see no one's telling us for 100% that this is going to work out, but you just know, you just feel it, you can just sense it. Very, very nice energy. It could be because for some of you, perhaps you've reached a certain plateau with something, and so because that worked out, so now you're more optimistic about the rest of it working out. You know what I mean, right? And around the middle of the month, we do see the Six of Pentacles here. Very fair and balanced energy. This can represent generosity, someone being generous with us or us being generous with others. It can represent just if you need assistance, say from a bank, in order to obtain a mortgage or a car loan or consolidate your debts or what have you. It could be that there's someone there to assist and help, and there could be a yes from a bank or even from a private person. Perhaps somebody's helping. Again, the energies can go both ways. So this could be you assisting someone else. It's also representative of fairness and balance and equality coming back into a situation or a relationship that may have lost its fairness and balance. And this is you internally, how you could be feeling in the month of February, not necessarily the face you're showing to the world, but we have the Two of Swords in reverse. That's good. You've come out of the stalemate, Capricorn. The Two of Swords in the upright, this is where we don't know whether to go right or go left. We feel like we don't have enough information to make that decision. When the card is inverted, points back to the Ace of Swords in the upright, which is clarity and having that information that we need in order to make a decision. So you're going to be feeling internally like, I know the way to go. I know where I have to go now and what I have to do. I've made my decision. You may not be sharing that with others, but you internally will know that your mind is made up now about something. Now, in your people and environment, we have the Page of Wands here in the upright position. This is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is a fire energy, that of Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Now, it could be for some of you, this is a fire sign, or it could be any sign in your midst, in your environment, that you've been hoping to hear a message from. For others of you, this could point to really good news that's coming from somewhere in your environment. Someone is sending you a message that you had been hoping for and you had been knowing was going to come. Here's that good news that's on its way. Or energies go the other way, and it could be you bringing good news and good messages to people in your environment. Now, your hopes and fears position is the Eight of Wands in the upright position. This is the card of arrows of love find their mark. So maybe some of you are hoping for great communication. If this is a love interest in your environment, you're hoping for a lot of communication to go back and forth now with them and from them. For others of you, you could just be hoping for things to move fast and move quickly now, because you've already made up your mind. You're already, partially there. You know inside everything's going to work out. Maybe you're just hoping for things to move quickly now. No more stalling, no more delays. Others of you could be hoping to take a trip, because the Eight of Wands can sometimes point to sudden trips or travel. So, however, again, it's playing out for you or resonates for you is how it's meant for you. And the last two cards that conclude the month and the read for you are the Major Arcana of the Justice, rooted down with the King of Swords in the upright position. This is interesting because any of you definitely dealing with the justice system, we've got a lot of cards here of fairness, balance, equality, cooperation here and here, right? So any of you who are dealing with the justice system, it could be that you see a conclusion at the end of the month and that the judgment goes in your favor, especially rooted with this King of Swords here, because the King of Swords, again, a court card, could be representing a person. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So it could be that there's some fairness or equality that's connected to this King of Swords. If this King of Swords is representing a family member, a boss, or a friend, or something like that, it could be that there's justice brought into this situation. For others of you, because the King of Swords can represent a legal representative, someone connected to the law, such as a police officer, a judge, a lawyer, or someone like that. So here we go. This is perfect for people who are looking for final legal situations to come to their conclusion. It looks like it will be definitely be good news, because we also have the good news provider here. So really interesting to have. I don't think I've ever seen those cards come up together like that. Interesting, very clear cut. So I think I'm going to close it here. That is your reading, Capricorn. I hope it helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.